Hey everybody, guys, if you want to check out one of the smoothest button lock knives I have ever had the pleasure of getting my hands on, well, hang on because we're going to look at it today. Thanks guys, welcome back to Big Red EDC. I of course am JB, and yes, we are going to be taking a look at the Vosteed Thunderbird today. Now, there was a band a while back called the Fabulous Thunderbirds. Well, this one is definitely a fabulous Thunderbird. This thing is super, super smooth. And like I said, probably one of the best operating button locks I have ever had my hands on. So, checking it out, going over everything. Now, I will have to say, unfortunately, right now, they're out of stock. Both this red kind of Topo G10 and the green as well. And yes, I did not get my hands on one. This one comes to me via our wonderful friend Tim S. He was very, very nice and loaned this out. Now, talking to Vosteed, they're working to get more in, and I really want to get my hands on one because, yeah, just button locks, button stick is inherent. Yeah, so far, it's non-existent on this knife. So, but all right, like I said, we got this Topo G10, the red. I love that. Love that look. Just all the swirls, different. Now you've got this, they say copper / brass backspacer on the website. I think it gives it kind of a cool pop. Of course, you do have a lanyard post in there, so lanyard fans, you can be very, very happy. Wire clip, reversible. Lefties can be very happy about this. Awesome. Very cool. Showing a little bit of love all around. Now, everything is milled out, chamfered, and done very, very well. Now, as you can see there, you've got nested liners, which is nice. Gives it a nice look. I think that's a really clean look with that G10. Absolutely. Now, I'd be interested to know what you guys think of the accent on that backspacer. Let me know down in the comments. That's kind of one, I kind of like it. I'm digging it, but I'd be really interested in hearing what you guys think about it for sure. But overall, just on first look, the construction is really, really done well. Very good. Now, moving forward, as you can see, you've got a button lock, as I said. Now, they call it a Trek lock, which is very interesting. I mean, typically, you don't hear different names for a button lock for the most part. Usually, obviously, with an Axis style lock, every company's got their own name, but they do. They call this the Trek lock system, which, hey, I tell you what, whatever it is, it works. Call it whatever you want, button lock, Trek lock, it works. But as you can see here, now you've got several different deployment methods. Obviously, you have the regular flipper. Now watch. I'm going to try to do this at 90 degrees. I know it's not on camera, but it's pretty much straight up, and you don't even have to wiggle it hardly. Now, you got the front flip option. You've got the reverse flick option. I did it. Yay. You got the thumb. And if you really wanted to, you could use a button. I don't want to. I got plenty of other choices. But you guys know me, right? I've never fussed about that before, have I? But anyway, guys, this thing is so smooth. Now, I will say, the detent is pretty good. It might be a little on the light side, but you know what? I'm not really mad about that at all, just because of how silly smooth. I'm going to see here. That was the knife closing. There is zero. I mean, maybe just, yeah. I'm impressed. That's all I can say, is I am super, super impressed with this lock. Now, check out that blade. Pretty wild looking blade. You've got this tanto cut there, as you can see there. But nice finish. Look at that fuller, or as some people call it, blood groove. Now, can you flip it with the fuller? I can. So all of you professional flickers out there, man, there's so many, so many options on opening this knife. But you can definitely, oh, of course I screw that one up. There we go. But yeah, so many options. God, I'm so bummed that I missed out on this one. I really am. I don't say that a whole lot, but after getting this one in hand, I'm pretty bummed. I'm pretty bummed. All right, let's get back out of here, and we'll do some specs and some size comparisons real quick. Now, this is a good size knife. As you can see here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, we're probably pushing a little over 8 inches, pushing 8 1/4, overall. By my measure, we're looking at right about 4 3/4 on the handle, and that's obviously going to give us right about a 3.5 inch blade. Cutting edge, right about 3 1/4-ish, getting close there. Grip length, we're looking at overall, point to point, we're looking at about 3.5. You could go a little bit over and stretch it to probably 3 3/4. And then that's how it looks in my 3 3/4 inch hand. Really, really nice. Nice, good size knife, but it fits my hand really, really well. So here's some size comparisons for us. Of course, there's the PM2. So it's going to be pretty close. They're very comparable. The PM2 might... it's close. It's super, super close. Very much so as far as overall length. Obviously, we'll throw the old bug out there as well. It's going to be a lot longer than the bug out. But just as a reference, there. I love doing that. God, this thing is smooth. Super, super smooth. Get a weight on it. Got a little bit of weight to it. 3.4 though, that's not bad for the blade length. We're pretty much right on that ounce per inch. So as far as that goes, carries terrific. Carries wonderfully. Oh, need my hank. We're going to use my BigRedEDC hank right there from good old Forest. Beautiful work. In and out of pocket, really nice. You do have a little bit sticking out. Nothing too terrible. But overall, guys, Vosteed killed it with this one. You guys know I really, really liked the Nightshade LT when I had it in. The Raccoon is coming out now. I think I have one of those on the way, which would be really cool. But this one, this is Vosteed's champion, in my opinion. It really is. Haven't seen all their knives. I've seen a good bunch of them. But as of right now, this has to be the crown of Vosteed's collection. It just has to be the crown jewel. It really does. This thing is so nice. So smooth. I mean, look at that. It's just coming so smooth. I know. I'm kind of fanboying out right now. But I'm just very impressed. I'm very, very impressed with this knife. But let's go ergos. Ergos are fantastic. Not an issue anywhere, anyhow. You see you've got this nice ramp on the blade. Thumb fits in there very nicely. Pocket clip, I can feel it a little bit. It's not an issue. It's not a hot spot or anything like that. But choking up, yes, you've got enough of a forward choil that you can choke up there. But as always, I have to say you really don't have anything protecting your fingers, so you got to be careful, obviously. But just overall, any kind of grip I want to use on this knife is very, very comfortable. Now, yes, it's got a Tanto blade, and I'm saying I like it a lot. That's fine, guys. I'm learning. I'm expanding my horizons, and, Tantos definitely have their use, their purpose, 100%. It's a blade. It cuts. And that's really all that we need to happen, no matter what the blade shape. It's a tool. As long as the tool works, it's all good. I like that blade. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of that big, nice big fuller? I don't know. I'm just digging it. Really, really digging this one. S35BN blade steel. Not sure if I said that, but S35BN blade steel. Vosteed, gotta get more of these in stock. Have to get more of these in stock. This is fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful knife, and huge shout out to Tim S on this one for getting this one in my hand and giving me the opportunity to check it out. I am super, super stoked. Now, guys, if you don't know, if you've never really dealt with Vosteed before, they're pretty nice. They come in these nice tins. The Thunderbird did. It come in this nice tin. Obviously, you've got the pouch and all that. But overall, yeah. Now, these were selling, what were these selling for? $135, I think? Oh, no, $129, excuse me, $129. $129 is what they were selling for. So, for what you get, materials, design, and on this one, now, I have to say, I'm speaking about, I'm kind of going on and on about this Trek lock, button lock. It's this knife. I haven't seen everyone out there, so, but I have to believe that if it's this good on this one, it's probably, pretty good on the rest of them. I would think, I would hope. That's my belief, though. But as we know, button locks can inherently be, a spot of oil or something like that. It can kind of throw a wrench in the works, but not the case on this one. And this one it was kind of oily. It had some oil on it, so yeah. I'm super, super stoked. Very, very stoked about this knife. So again, thanks a lot, Tim. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out the Vosteed Thunderbird with me. And cross your fingers if you're looking to get one of these. Hopefully they'll be coming back in stock soon. I did check Amazon. I couldn't find them on there either. So I will leave a link to the Vosteed website down below so you guys can at least go check it out. Check more of the specs if you'd like to. But very, very, I'm digging it. That's about all I can say, guys. So thank you very much. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. I love talking to you. Until next time, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.